So basically, we have the shifter here. We had an issue where when we go ahead and put the key in here, it would lock it in place like it is now, and you can't pull the key out. There's a temporary fix that you can push the thing down here and then turn the key, but who wants to do that forever? So basically, the long-term fix is to replace the gear shifter. Basically on here, there's, I'll use this here, there's a little micro switch there, and when this is activated, that releases the key because there's a little solenoid underneath here, and that's what lets you take the key out. Well, when this isn't pressed, basically you can't get the key out. But in GM's wonderful engineering here, it might be kind of hard to see, but inside this, where it looks like a little keyhole down inside here, there's a white piece of plastic and this metal rod here. But that plastic piece inside busts, and then when you shift, it does what it just did. It moves out of place in a weird way that it shouldn't. But basically, GM's, the part I just bought, it looks like GM actually fixed it, and now they put a piece of metal around it so it won't shatter like the old plastic did. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and install this now. Basically, it goes down there. This part is the shift linkage for the transmission, and that'll hook in the front. But I'll go ahead and unbox the new one, because you can't get that plastic piece. You know, it's like a 10-cent piece that they could sell, or they can sell you this whole thing for $150. So that's basically what they do. They sell this for a whole $150. They don't sell a piece to fix it. So that is trash, and I'll get the new one out here. Ta-da! This is basically the new one here, with this nice little plastic thing. But as you can see, I don't know, maybe you can't see, down inside where the plastic piece broke on the other one, it was just solid plastic. Here, it looks like they actually have like a metal sleeve around it. So hopefully it'll last a little longer than the other one did. But I'm going to go ahead and put this new one in here as soon as I get everything lined up, and we'll go from there. I guess the first part is to go ahead and put this sucker in neutral. But actually, this is probably going to be pretty hard to do with here. Set that there. Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and I think we're going to go ahead and put this in here. Yeah, there's no easy way to do this. Definitely not. Okay. Shift linkage is in there now. And I should probably push this in first. Oh, man. Okay, basically this shift linkage goes right there, and then there's this plastic due here. It needs to go in. Yeah, unfortunately, once I get this part back in, I think I'm going to film more. But there's 4 bolts in the bottom, 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. You screw those to the floor, and then put this plastic thing back in here with this this metal clip here. But I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, and I'll come back once this is in. Basically, I just took this piece off. It was a piece that went around here. Basically, if you're just gentle, you can use a flathead screwdriver and pry it all off, and it'll come right off. It should be maybe a little bit easier to plug this. There's a cable down here that hooks to the electronics of the shifter, and there's a little room to get into there now, so that should be a little easier to take care of now back there. But basically I had to take that off because the 4 screws down here, you have to be able to get underneath them, and it seems like the only way to do that is to take all that stuff off. So I'm still working through it, but I think it'll be a lot easier if you actually take the plastic around it off. So I fill you in on that. Alright, basically we have it in now. It was pretty maddening to put in, but as you can see, there's one screw, and there's another screw, and there's another one down there, and another one somewhere down there. But basically, you use the screwdriver, pull up on it, and you screw down the nut as it goes down. It sounds easier than it is. I highly recommend one of these with the magnet on the end. It'll make it go easier, not smoother. Basically, I guess we'll go ahead and put the rest of this on here. The next piece that goes on is the shroud thingy here. And I have to set the camera down while I do this. But it helps if you put the car into neutral with the car off. That way you can get the stuff around here a little easier. As you can see, putting this thing in here. Basically, it's just a matter of lining all the plastic crap back up and turning that off. But go ahead and put this on back on. I'm gonna have to work at it here a little bit, but you put the round part on and then the button part on here, and I'll come back once I'm done doing that. Now, as you can see, I put the top plastic part on here around the shifter, and all this stuff snaps in, except for right under here, there's 2 screws you have to put in. So I'm going to show you the screws here. They're basically those ones here, and they go in here. And just put this in real loose. And then after that, after you screw that in, this cover goes over top of that. So, not too hard. Just a matter of putting them back together now. Go ahead and put this together. And then there's one last piece that goes around here that I'll show you. So, hold on. Okay, here's pretty much the easy part. Go ahead, and after you screw the screws behind there, just go ahead and pop that right in there, like that. And then there's one more piece here that we take this. This is the surround that goes for here. Just put that in there, and it snaps in. And basically, before, like I showed you, when it was in park, you couldn't take out the key, and now you can. So that's pretty much how you do it. Ta-da!